I feel like it's officially fall. Well, hello, I'm Erica, and I am odd. I don't like this lighting, let me move you. So right now, my friend is on her way to come and get me. My friend Riley, you saw her in a previous video. We are going to the pumpkin patch. I am so excited. I don't know why I didn't go to a pumpkin patch last year, but we're going this year. And I'm excited. If I sound a little like stuffy, I don't think I'm getting sick. I had a big night last night. I went and saw Bill Burr live, which I'll talk about later. And now that the weather has officially become cold, we aren't expecting any more hot summer weather at all. Everybody's cutting their lawns, everybody's burning all the foliage. Whole new mess of allergies came up. So this is what I sound like. The outfit you're gonna see at the pumpkin patch, I love it, but one thing I want to show you close up that kind of like makes my outfit, and I'm so excited to wear them for pictures at the pumpkin patch. I got these gloves to wear with my jacket and they match, and they're the cutest thing. I got them at Five Below and they're very warm mittens. They're fleece lined on the insides. These are so comfortable and I'm so excited, but ooh, I think I hear her. Okay. I found a baby pumpkin. Well, they're all gonna have a little bit of nature on them. I don't know why this one's so clean. It's alarming.
That's cute, that little mini one.
This squash, it's like a pear squash. So cute.
I go out here just to get a tiny little pumpkin. I go all the way out to the pumpkin patch to get this tiny little. Look at all these
At the
little
opening.
babies from the
I know. They're so cute. I want to own this one. Ooh. I just sprayed that directly into my ear. Okay, this has to be fine because there's not a lot of angles in my kitchen. This belongs here. There's not a lot of angles in my kitchen that I can talk to you guys while I cook because my kitchen's very much an open floor plan. And so all the counters are essentially like an L shape. And so I can't set up a camera behind them to talk to you guys while I cook because it's a whole thing. Anyways, it is the weather that dreams are made of outside. It has been raining all day, and what made me so mad is on the radio I kept hearing everybody saying, well, with this gloomy weather we're having, this is my happy weather. It's the happy weather for some people. Some people don't like summer. Some people like fall when it's chilly and rainy and just a little bit overcast, or a lot of bit overcast. My dream weather. So I made homemade tomato soup the other night. Technically I already had grilled cheese and tomato soup this week, but I want to have it again because it's soup weather, baby. It turned out so good. I used some tomatoes from our garden because I like pureed a bunch and froze it in their own bags so that I can enjoy it sort of like throughout the winter in different recipes. But like I made it with basil from the garden, I made it with tomatoes from the garden, everything like that, and it is delicious. So I'm gonna talk to you guys while I make some grilled cheese for us, and then I'll get into my little Friday the 13th movie marathon because it's Friday the 13th. Such a good movie. If you don't appreciate the original, if you only appreciate the version with Jared Padalecki because Jared Padalecki is in it, I get it. First of all, I'm a big Supernatural fan. I understand. The original is best, and it is my favorite horror movie. It's my day to shine. We're gonna make some grilled cheese. By the way, Aldi, for some reason near me, hasn't been getting their gluten-free bread. Aldi's like the only place that we can get full-sized and full slices of gluten-free bread. It hasn't been coming in. I have a theory that somebody came in and bought it up because sometimes people around here will do that. And now they're like waiting on the next shipment. I asked them, I'm like, where is it? They're like, it hasn't come in. We don't know. I'm like, I bought my second favorite gluten-free bread, which is this one. You can't really see it, but here's the bummer. It's like half of the size of the loaf that you get at Aldi for the same price, and the pieces are this big. They're roughly the size of my palm. That's the price we pay as people whose body and lower intestines wanted to give us an autoimmune disorder. So, Bill Burr Live. I was gonna talk about this after the pumpkin patch, but then I got real tired. And so I didn't, and I chose to sleep for way too long. But that's okay. Bill Burr was absolutely hilarious. I was nervous because I've been to some comedy shows where, like, I won't name names, but you go and see them and it's just very disappointing. You're like, oh, you're very different in your specials, and that's because you're getting paid like $1 million for your specials, so you don't really care about everything in between. Got it? And you're just gonna act how you're gonna act, whatever. But Bill Burr is exactly the same as you see him on all of his specials. He's the exact same person on stage that he is on stage on TV. Nothing changes, which is, I really appreciated that. He had all brand new material, which was hilarious. Majority of it, I was like dying laughing, honestly. You won't be disappointed going and seeing him. I promise you that. The crowd was a good vibe, but I would highly recommend it. And that's what I have to say. And I'm gonna keep making grilled cheeses. How good does this tomato soup look? If your tomato soup, when you make it, comes out a little, like if it has some bite to it, this is just gonna be me like stopping my sentences halfway through constantly before I tell you the ingredient. It's baking soda. Add a little bit of baking soda, a little bit at a time. When I added it, it did fizz up and it made like a foamy layer on top. Just keep stirring the soup until that goes away. It will dissipate, but it gets rid of that bite and that too ripe taste, if that's something that's happening. And then it tastes fantastic. It tastes like normal tomato soup, but better. Now it's time for my favorite thing in the world, which is watching Friday the 13th. I don't know if they're still doing it, but I do know that the last Friday the 13th that we had, which I couldn't tell you when that was, it was within this past year. Xbox had a special on the entire Friday the 13th collection. So I got the entire like original Friday the 13th collection for, I believe, $13. That was the deal. Obviously, I know that this is coming out after Friday the 13th because I'm filming it and editing it today. But, ooh, this is spooky. Dear David, shut up. I didn't even know this was a thing. Okay, go to Prime. No, hang on, because I need to check this out. I am going to watch Friday the 13th tonight, as is my tradition. I have a lot of time to kill. It's only 6 p.m. So I'm probably going to watch 1 and 2 of Friday the 13th. But Dear David, do you guys remember this thing on Twitter where it was this guy talking about his haunted apartment, and he kind of figured out that it was haunted by the spirit of a kid named David, and things kept like escalating and he was getting really scared, and then he suddenly stopped posting on Twitter about it. He just like disappeared out of thin air and he didn't talk about it. Is this a movie? Is this a show? What's happening? The reason I'm leaning like this is because my camera's directly in front of the TV. Oh my God. That explains why the entire story disappeared off the face of the earth, is he got a movie deal, which a lot of people speculated. And I get it. That is crazy. Oh my God. Okay. Also, did anybody get a Friday the 13th tattoo? I didn't. I have a tattoo scheduled for the next few weeks here that you guys are gonna see. It's gonna be so cute. But I know that some tattoo shops do Friday the 13th deals, and I haven't been brave enough to do one yet. Maybe someday. The problem is I like really small tattoos, like itty bitty tattoos. I think the biggest tattoo I have on my body is like maybe this big, but also like it's a constellation, so it's not like a whole P, it's not like a circle or something, you know, it's not bold. But when you go for Friday the 13th tattoos, they're usually like, it's this big and you can only get it this big and we can't size it down, and you're gonna come in, and if it's with color, we're gonna give it with color. You can't, and so it's like, I feel like I would walk in and be like, I'm not happy with it. I don't think I'm ever gonna get a color tattoo. Maybe I will, but the only reason I don't is because I see people have a lot of reaction to like certain colors. I know red's a big one, but with my allergy history, I'm like, I know that I can get regular outline tattoos, so that's what I'll stick with. I also like that style because I feel like with colors I may get so sick of it, but it's gonna be cute. It's gonna be fun. But if you got any Friday the 13th tattoos, let me know what'd you get. I'm so curious. Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Oh my God, this just made my night into an epic horror movie night, dude. So I'm gonna watch Dear David and then some Friday the 13th and maybe Friday the 13th too. I hope you guys are having a good fall. I hope your fall is going well for you. If you're having just a simple cozy girl fall like me, or if you are out checking travel items off of your bucket list of spooky locations, I hope that you are having the best time no matter what. That is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.